Hello and welcome back to the Slot3D Slotting Made Simple video series. I'm Ireland, the host of today's video. In this video we will be discussing restrictions. Slot3D users have groups of SKUs that are only allowed in certain areas of the facility, and this type of business logic is enforced through restrictions within Slot3D. Zone restrictions may be configured within the slotting guide. Zone and bin group restrictions may be configured through the Facility tab. Restrictions allow selected SKU groups to be directed to specific zones and bin groups, and this keeps other SKU groups out of those zones and bin groups. Now to set up a restriction. If we want to set up a restriction for specific zones, you're going to want to be in the Slotting Guide tab and click the zones under the process list. So here we see 4 different zones. We have 4 different SKU groups. So we'll just say that in the bin shelving zone, only the cooler SKU group is allowed to be slotted there. So you'll just double click, and now you'll see that the cooler SKU group is now assigned to the bin shelving zone. So in carton flow, we want dry grocery to be slotted there. Floor stack, we want freezer to be slotted there. And pallet racking, we want the fresh meat to be slotted there. This is a way to configure your zones and to slot specific SKU groups to those zones. Let's say that you want specific bin groups to hold a specific SKU group. So we'll go to the Facility tab, and let's say that these 4 bins right here, we want those to have a specific SKU group assigned to them. So we'll just select each bin, and then in the bin group tab, let's say we only want the cooler SKU group to be assigned to this row, these 4 bins. Now we can see that the cooler SKU group is now assigned to these 4 bins within the bin shelving zone. And a way to review your restrictions, you go to the Restrictions tab, and here we can see all of the restrictions that we just created. Okay, so here's an existing restriction. We have the pallet rack, and this is the zone, pallet rack. And the SKU group that we assigned to that zone was the fresh meat, and we always want the fresh meat to be slotted in this specific zone. And then you can also note that it creates a pallet racking restriction for all never, and this is indicating to Slot3D that all of the other SKU groups are not to be slotted here. Only that SKU group of fresh meat is to be slotted in the pallet racking zone. So this is a good way to check and make sure that all of the restrictions that you created are exactly how you want them to be set up. And you can even create restrictions within here. You can click New and create a restriction following these specific fields, setting it up how you want it to. But the easiest way to create restrictions very quickly is through either the zone configuration or on the Facility tab, selecting the bins or zone that you want to restrict. So thank you for watching this video, and if you have any questions about restrictions, please comment those down below. We would love to be able to assist you in any way that we can. Please follow us on our social media accounts. Our LinkedIn is @Slot3D, and our Facebook and YouTube is @Slot3D Software. So thanks again for watching, and be on the lookout for our next video.